Hello, hope you're doing good. So, what do you do? How are you doing? How are you doing? So, today, straight on point, today, I'm going to take you through my financial model as a technical analyst. So, as a financial technical analyst, I'm gonna show you my business model or my financial model. So, this is the model that I follow in my lab. Yep. My business model, my business plan. So this is it. Wait a moment. So the first thing do is I want to go to check what is the, since like I'm into financial markets, so I'll go and check the financial asset I want I want to analyze and maybe get a good deal that I can take advantage of to make some money. So first thing is, let me see, how do you do? Share my screen. So first thing I do is I will go to this. So let me say that the pound US dollar, the financial market that I want to look into. So I'm going to see what is the exchange rate of pound to dollar. The exchange rate of pound to dollar is 1.30, meaning for me to get $1, I have to exchange it with 1.30 cents of the US dollar. So since the pound is what I want to analyze and make a deal on the interbank market, so this is just the retail price. So I'll go to the interbank market to negotiate for a better price, like a wholesale market. It's like a wholesale market for currencies. Get what I'm saying? Like it's like a wholesale market. So this is just like a retail price. So let's take it as just like a retail price, but there is a wholesale market. A wholesale market which is known as the interbank market, where the big institutions like negotiate their deals on where they get the best bid, best offers. So after checking here, the exchange rate is 1.30. Oh no, today's my what best deal can I get? Because here it says 1.30, so I'll go look for a better deal. Let's see. So let me also check here. Point. This is 100, 1 pound, 1.30 US dollars. Oh, all right. So I will take it that this is just like a retail price. So I'll go to the market where you can get a better deal. As you all know, like assets keep changing in prices. Like every hour, every minute, like they keep changing in prices, depending on the supply and demand of the financial asset. So I'll head to where I'm going to analyze this. So let me see. Take it to. By the way, let me first check. What is the calendar saying? What is the calendar? Today, what news do we have today? Today's Wednesday, so today. 6 p.m. there is news. 6 p.m. there is news. Oh, all right. Okay, head back here. So as I take you to trading view, this is where I do my analysis from. Let's see what kind of analysis I'm having. Like I know the price exchange rate is around 1.30. So as you all know, that different dealers have different pricing of price depending what the dealer presents to you, because we all know that everyone sells or buys at different prices. So let's go. So this is like where I'm going to analyze. So the next step is I'm going to analyze my charts, as you all see here. So the 4-hour time frame. Right. So stay with me. I'm not going to explain too much, but try to stay with me. Right. First step. Is how I analyze. You know what I'm saying? So try to stay with me and I'm marking this surgery monthly dealing range high. Monthly dealing range low. Don't know if this video is going to be too long, but try and stay with me and understand my model. This is the monthly dealing range I have. I'm going to consider this as the monthly dealing range I have for now. So let's go. The next step is my weekly. What's my weekly dealing range? Weekly, this is like my top-down, or my top-down analysis from the highs time frames to the low time frames. It's Friday, Saturday. Oh, so is the previous week, right? So previous week, it's in yellow. I'll also establish so the monthly dealing range load is also like my weekly dealing range load. Meaning this week sellers were too aggressive. So this November is also the start of this week. So you can also get my daily dealing range. So I know like previous week was bearish. A lot of selling took place this week. Establish my daily range. Daily dealing range. Right. Dealing range high. Dealing range low. I'm trying to do it very slow so that you can follow up, because I want to explain too much afterwards. Just continue. This is how I come up in my intraday price action. Please stay with me if you want to understand my models so that you don't get lost. From the top to down to the lower time frames. So this was again, this one's a no. So this is my daily dealing range now. All right, so we see that according to you, the previous month price action, this week we are continuing bearish according to how the value price of last was. So we are still bearish even according to the daily dealing range, and we are again below the previous month price action, meaning the selling pressure is still too much. So coming. This is October value price. That's the October value price, and that's November open. So, right. This has to be in black according to my zones. Also this one being black. Right. So after marking also my daily dealing range, so the big picture I know is that we are bearish. You all see we are too bearish, meaning sellers are still dominating, meaning the US dollar is strong than the pound, I guess. Like the momentum in the US dollar is too strong than the pound. That's why we are selling. Remember, this is the base currency. This is the quote currency. So if we are bullish, if we were to be bullish, if you are to be going bullish, meaning the pound, the economy of the pound, Great Britain is strong, but right now since we are going downwards, that means that the US dollar currency is gaining some strength. Hope you understand when I say that. So after this, I'll head to, this is my big picture. This is the big picture I have. I'm trying to see. So also, this is the big picture. I don't need to draw all the market structures around to be more confused. So if you're an intraday like dealer or intraday analyst, why would you monitor all this? Just get the dealing range where you're going to mainly focus, since you would just want a move right now or today, because it will take more time for price to reach even the weekly dealing range high. So why would I be too concerned about this? Like, I just set my parameters that according to the monthly, this is the dealing range, the highest zone I can have, or the highest price. Like, the goal is to focus more on the price, not the structure. Remember, price is the most important thing than the structure. At the end of the day, what you're going to execute is going to be the price. So the dealing range, so dealing monthly, dealing range log is here. So as you know, price does three things. Price may, this is the monthly dealing range. It may continue to trend downwards, or it may reverse and again continue downwards, or it may reverse and fail to come back down, and it continues to the dealing range. That's the big picture. All those are possible. So we don't know according to the supply and demand. Supply and demand is what will give us the exact move. But since we are just analysts, we don't actually know who and why are specific people buying at this price or why. We only just have to analyze and take the best bid and best offer you can get within that day. I don't need to hold or to know what price is going to do for the next week, or I just want to get a best deal I can get for today or for the week or anything, depending on your style as a person. Like, you can be a swing position holder, like a scalper, an intraday. So me personally, I'm more into intraday moves. I don't want to hold for more than 2 days, because I know price most times tends to reverse, and you fail to maximize on the price action that had happened before. That's why I'm more into like moves that end within the same day. So like I said, like price may come, break out as it did, retrace, continue downwards, or break out, fail, come back within the range. Remember, the month has just begun, so we don't know what next month will do. We're just monitoring to see, but these are all possibilities. It can come back within the range, and it continues to go upwards above the monthly dealing range, meaning the October high, the October highest price. Like, since October was more of bearish, so we have to put in mind that since the October was too bearish, it's also possible to continue November with a bearish price action. But it's also possible for November to break out to form an engulf of the October price action. Hope you understand the explanation clearly. So So as an intraday analyst, I just take advantage of today's price action and what is the best bid and best offer I can get for the day as an intraday analyst. So after getting my weekly dealing range, so the daily dealing range, meaning this is the range I have to maybe like focus on for now than this weekly dealing range because it will take more than 2 days to reach this dealing range high. So I don't need to focus on this price action above the daily dealing range. Hope you get my explanation because this is how I analyze, because this is what makes sense for me, and this is my personal financial model. So I don't know because everyone analyzes differently, but to me, this is what makes sense to me. This is what makes sense to me. So I'll know that when I'm on high time frames, this is the big picture I have. You can also notice that the more I continue dropping downwards, the more that the dealing range appears. So notice that this is of the monthly. You see, this is the monthly dealing range. Notice this is the high I have here, and this is the low I have around here, the monthly dealing range. So the more I drop to the next time frames, the more I get a clear range. You see that the price action makes sense. Like the way I analyze kind of makes sense to me. So I don't know if it makes sense to other people, but to me, I feel like it makes sense. So this is the range I focus on. The more I drop down, the more the weekly becomes my highest price I have at that moment. See, this is now the weekly dealing range appearing here. So I don't need to be worried of the monthly dealing range high at the moment because price is still even below the weekly dealing range high. So why would I be like more concerned about the monthly? I just have to know that the monthly is bearish, but according to the range, the dealing range, the prices are way too low for me to focus on the monthly dealing range high. I just have to take notice of the current prices around. So currently, what is the dealing range I have around the current best bid and best offer? Meaning this at the moment where this spread is around the bid and ask. This is the best bid and best offer at the moment. So at the moment, if this is the best bid and best offer, why would you focus even beyond the daily dealing range high? Why would you focus on the price action beyond the daily dealing range high as an intraday analyst? Because price is still even below it. So meaning if you want to take an intraday move, like you have to be more focused on areas around the best bid and best offer. How well can you analyze to get the best bid, to take the advantage of the best bid and best offer? So let's continue. If let's continue. Like I was just trying to explain you. So to explain to you. So let's continue with the daily dealing range price action. So let me drop to the 15. You notice that the more I drop to the lower time frames, the more my price action becomes more clear. And my range of focus, the dealing range of focus. So if something is selling, let me say, like you want to buy, let me say, like you want to buy a phone. A phone is at $200. Meaning, if you as a buyer or seller, if you're to focus on a dealing range, it has to be around, let me say, like from 200, let me say, okay, like from 150 to like 350. Like you can try to, if you two are to negotiate on the price may fall around that range, but you can't negotiate on prices way beyond that. As realistically speaking, why would you negotiate on prices beyond the dealing range where your prices are? You as a trader or any business owner, meaning to negotiate on a price of a certain item, like you get your lowest price that you can take and the highest price you can take at the moment. Okay, the highest price you can sell at and the lowest price you can give a discount at. You get what I'm saying? So that's the kind of logic I rely on. So for establishing that daily dealing range, this is our range of focus. So like I started, the current exchange rate of the pound and US dollar currencies was around 1.30. So if you were to check on the weekly dealing range or beyond, you may find that it's way beyond the current exchange rate. So as an intraday analyst, where would you focus on prices way beyond? You just have to know that according to a monthly level, this is the dealing range. According to the current month, according to the previous month, this was the dealing range. So where are we standing according to the current month? It's the same logic. According to the previous week, where are we standing in the current week? According to the previous day, where are we? What dealing range are we standing in according to today's price action? So hopefully you understand my explanation there. I didn't want to give much, but the more you give, the more you learn. Huh? And this is a one-time thing. I'm only teaching it one time. I'm just trying to show like my financial model that I use according to a daily basis. Huh? This is the model I use in my labs. It either makes me money or I pay the expenses or taxes for the business. You get what I'm saying? So there's nothing like being emotional. So this is currently, this is November. You see, I'm on the 15 minutes, but I exactly know what price range I'm in. Like I'm not way focused on the candles. Most people analyze being focused on the candlesticks and price action more, but you have to rely more on price and time. That's why you have these numbers here, and that's why we have time, because the two things are more important than the candlesticks. Fine, the candlesticks show you that data. Candlesticks are just like a receipt or a receipt book to show you that according to the transactions that took place at the moment, at this time, at this price level, this is how the volume is, this is how the price action is. These are just like receipts. You can relate the candlesticks like receipts that show you what has happened or what has according to the volume that is taking place, according to the price action. But the prices are where people are getting the deals from. So a price level can be strong according to the supply and demand, or it can be weak. That's why we see that price either goes down or goes up, depending on the supply and demand of the asset being traded between different institutions on the interbank market or the wholesale market of assets. So to continue, the video may be kind of long, but like if you're patient, you can find something sensible. I'm just trying to show you how my financial model is being used by me. So this is the November price action. So I don't have to put too much focus on this data, because currently this is the range I have. So most of us we analyze basing on price action that is way too much beyond even the current price action. That's why, to me, I try to simplify my own way of understanding my analysis or the technical analysis. So this is how I analyze personally as a technical analyst. So sorry for taking long to explain, but I think that it was necessary. So I already know that we are currently below the previous month price action, meaning there is a possibility that we can form a week. We can form a week and come back within the dealing range to continue upwards. That's also a possibility, like I said before. So, since I'm an intraday, then I don't have to be specifically biased on a specific move that I want. No, I just take action of the price action that is happening, because you don't actually know what everyone is thinking, because these are different people making different decisions according to their reasons. So why do you have to know exactly what everyone thinks? We just have to take advantage of the best bid and best offer. Like anything. Many people sell phones. You don't have to know the exact number of people who are going to buy sales at a specific price level. But what I noticed, like, we are so concerned of being right every time, but you have to put that in mind. You can't know the exact number of certain people that are going to buy a specific item at a specific price or at a specific time. You just have to take advantage of you and your business way of handling things. To you, what is the best price? You can try to negotiate and get a deal. You get what I'm saying, Ben? So, to continue, I don't want to take much of your time explaining myself, but I hope you're trying to understand what I'm trying to relate. All right, so let's continue. Stay with me. Not give you everything. All right. So I see right here. Video may be long, but if you find it helpful, then try to understand. This territory of the aggressive sellers. So notice that then the aggressive buyers came in. Come on. Stay with me and understand what I'm doing. Stay with me if you understand what exactly I'm doing. So come on, play with me. I can say that I'm not explaining to you everything. Only have to follow through, and I understand if you want to. You exactly know why I'm marking that. Exactly know. You started the video and remember why. Oh, sorry, this had to be 50% premium and discount, then the 50%. Oh, at an intraday, we into view. This is my right. See how things align. So let me hit to a 5 minutes. All right. See, aggressive buyers, aggressive buyers. This one, yesterday is aggressive selling that happened, aggressive sellers, aggressive sellers. So today, we're noticing aggressive buying here. Meaning I have to look for some buys. I have to look for some buys. Let me see my current. Forty-five. is my point of interest. This right here. That's my point of interest. I knew around here have a reaction. Either 1:2, 1:3, 1:4, 1:5. 1:2 right here. 1:2, then 1:3. Depending on a personal point, my personal interest during the day. Depending on my personal interest during the day. So, like, I have to ask myself, is it a realistic target? Can I achieve that? Can I achieve the deal? Do I have a realistic risk to reward? So, simply, that is my top-down analysis. I've explained what I can explain, so the rest is you'll notice, like, if we break through this 50%, the next point I expect is around here, the premium prices. And we can also get another reaction around the 50%. Believe you understood. Like, I want to show you the setup I had before that retracement. Before the retracement, I want to show you the kind of setup I had. If it matches with what I was describing in the video, so try and share my screen. Let's see. Yep. So guys, this is the setup I had. Oh, sorry about that. I'll take this right here. You see, so this is the setup I had before the retracement that came in. This is the setup like I had tried to formulate. So I was showing you the top-down analysis. So what else do I have to say about my financial model is, so these are the questions I always ask myself is, what is the best bid and best offer deal that I can try to get at the interbank market today? Like after looking at the exchange rate, what risk to reward is favorable to me right now? Like 1:2, 1:3, 1:4, 1:5. Which of those am I okay with according to the current price action? Like what realistic profit can I gain when the deal is a good one? Meaning the realistic profit, like I will mostly risk 1:2 or 1:3, because meaning if I risk like $50, I'll make like $100. If I make sometimes that's a 1:2. Like if I risk 1:3, meaning $50 to make $150. Like I want to keep things realistic because it's all about discipline and consistency. Because you can target whatever you want, but according to a personal level, what is your realistic target? What realistic target do you have, so that this is like a business, not something just like a game? You get what I'm saying? Because realistically, if you're to profit on any asset in our daily life, you don't target for unrealistic profit targets. Like if you're to profit on a shoe, you either get something like some little amount, depending on what your price is, but you don't over target realistic profits. Like if you're to buy this shoe, you're going to gain a profit this big or this much. So I hope you try to understand so it depends. I'm either paying some of the business taxes today or making a profit on this deal. No room for emotions. Why? It's because like you don't have to be so how do I call it? You don't have to be so much focused on the outcomes, because realistically, financial markets are volatile. So you have to give yourself room for having a bad day or a good day. Meaning, when the day is bad, the day is bad, the day is not bad. The day is only bad when you don't follow your plan. But when you follow your plan, you're just paying for taxes of the business or expenses for the business. Next time you'll get a better deal, because the more you keep on being consistent, the more you notice that risk management and consistency is what is going to make you grow as an analyst or as a prop analyst or a dealer, like a trader. You get what I'm saying? You just have to follow your plan with discipline and consistency. Like I said, deals are sometimes good or sometimes are not bad. You don't actually know the exact number of how the supply and demand is going to be throughout the day. So you don't have to feel bad. Give yourself room to understand what you're doing. So simply, I just wanted to explain my financial model, because this is the model I take with losses or with profits. This is the model I'm to follow. So in the next videos, I'm going to be like documenting like my analysis as I'm going to start the project that I talked about, like project of behavioral science of a proprietary technical analyst. So with this, my goal is to track my progress as a proprietary technical analyst. So the good days, the bad days, the lessons learned, like how consistent am I, how disciplined am I? Like I noticed that I'm not disciplined sometimes and not consistent. So this is what I want to. This is my goal, my long-term goal. Like My short-term goal was to learn and understand exactly what this business is all about, or how I can be a successful technical analyst. So my next project is going to be the behavioral science or a proprietary technical analyst. So in that, my goal is to follow my plan, like I showed you guys. This is the model, my business model. Like, it either works or fails during the day. So there is no model that is actually perfect within the financial markets. You just have to be consistent and disciplined. So hopefully you found the video useful. If you found it useful, I will appreciate by you showing your appreciation and liking or subscribing. But this is just a personal channel, not for content creation. That's why I'm not going to edit my videos or take my time editing, because this is just a personal documentary of my financial lab and my own progress as a technical analyst. Yep, that is it. So let me also like I showed you, that was before this retracement that took place. I thought they would easily hit the 50% and my setup to be completed, but they made a retracement. So like I said, you either pay at the expenses of the day or you make a profit on your deal you got. Be so emotional, as long as you're not so concerned about the results or the outcomes. You just take it as a usual day. It is what it is. So hope you find this useful, and my goal was just explain what I'm going to be following so that you don't get lost. You should see my project of behavioral science, but proprietary technical analysis. You will know that what I've been analyzing or what I was following within the process. Yeah, that is it. The video is long, but let's see what happens. Take care.